Oh, jump scare! Dazzle! Zeno! Yo, 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 yo. I was talking about this yesterday. It used to be, when I first started, I would turn on the stream, I'd have the starting screen on, and I would go potty. I would go get some water, I'd get a snack. But you guys are so on top of it that I know as soon as I turn it on, you guys are there. Which means I have to go pee later, right? I have to go get food later. That's what that means. So I have to be ready to go when I say ready to go, right? There's no hiding behind it anymore. Which I think is awesome. I love that, actually. I deep down love that. What's up? So, okay, I know it's going to be a little bit boring for you guys, but this is going to do two things. First of all, I get to a game that I love, and I didn't get to play much when I was with our little Amber Herd. And so I'm getting back into it. Second of all, it gives me a chance to actually talk to you, because it's not like something like Valorant where I have to focus and concentrate, right? It doesn't take my focus away from you, right? So I'm excited about that. So yeah, did the sound alert work? Yes, it did. You had endless ads. It did work. It did. I checked. I was ready to turn on stream like 3 hours ago, but I was checking stuff. I was adding some stuff. I was getting updates for the crews, but I didn't update the command. So yeah, it's working. It's working. Awesome. Awesome. Q! How's it going? So I'm not gonna lie, man. This may not be a long stream, but here's the deal. Okay, so first of all, yeah, I spent way too much time putting that season info thing up there. You can't hear anything? Wait a minute, really? No, that's not true. It can't be true. You can't hear anything? Are you kidding me? That's not right. What? Oh! There, okay, you had me scared. After all the trouble I had yesterday with sound, you had me scared. All right, so you guys can hear me, right? Give me something. You guys can hear me. Yes, the sound alert worked, Dazzle. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, just like totally, after all the ordeal I had with all the sound last night, I was completely terrified. Let's go. it's because you're still in class. Gotcha. Okay. All right, that makes sense now. Dazzle, can you hear me now? Q, I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, so like I said, I picked this because I should have explained it sooner. That's okay. Just the timing was kind of scary because I actually had a lot of audio issues last night. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have been like, well, are you muted? But no. Yeah. Crazy. I need to update the cruise command, by the way. So nobody hit the cruise command yet. Of course, then somebody would, but... take this out. Finally got some sleep. Good. That's a good thing. I do love hearing that. What's today? Today is the 6th. So prices as of today. Yeah, I got bad news, guys. The prices are going up. So if you guys are interested, you got to jump on this soon. Okay. There we go. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Okay, now you can do the cruise command. Now you can do the cruise command. Go ahead and someone can do the cruise command if you want. If you want, you don't have to. I mean, you can test it. You can see. So here's what's happening. First of all, this is a game. I love this game. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, by the way. It's a baseball game, and I've selected a team, a season from back in my youth, honestly. And I've been running the simulator. I'm in the 81, 82, 83, 84. I'm in the 5th season now of this. And so that's what we're looking at right now. Is I'm in the middle of that season, in the middle of July, actually. And I picked the Dodgers. That's my team. I love the team. That's what I'm going with. That's my team. So I picked the Dodgers, and then I'm playing this out. Usually, I'll run simulators, but this particular iteration, I've been playing most of the games. Now, the other thing is, like I said, I really love this game. I bought, I don't know how many versions of this game over the years. Sometimes I'll skip seasons, sometimes I won't. Here's the question for you guys, though. All right? I'm on version 2023. 2024 just came out. Do I buy that? It's $60. Or do I just play on the old version for a little while? I mean, I've been on the old version for almost a year. Now, I love this game. This game is so close to accurate, so trusted, that during COVID, what Major League Baseball TV did is they set up, using this software, they set up a tournament to put all the best teams of all time against each other, and because this is such a trusted simulator. So that's the story of what's going on here. I'm going to look a little bit more at my stuff, just because. My last game, we won our last game 8-7. It was a great comeback, even though my team had 3 freaking errors. I can't believe that. We are in first place, by the way. We are 10.5 against the hated San Francisco Giants. If any of you are Giants fans, well, I'll still like you, but I do have a little, I gotta admit that, there's something about you then that's, but I'll still like you. So we are 10.5 games in first place. Ooh, some people on the trading block. Nice. However, for some reason, we are ranked 4th out of the entire league in the power rankings. I don't understand why that is. So here's the question. You guys, chime in. For an annual sports game, and there are actually a couple of cool features in the new one that I'm excited about. Is it worth $60? Is it worth the $60? Do I just do that? I don't know. I don't know. All right. One of the things that I love about this too is I used this game back when I was on the radio. I used this game to try to get me into a play-by-play commentary kind of mentality, and I thought it got me ready well. Now, if you were to go back to 1985, you'll notice that the rosters are wildly different than what they are going to be in this universe here, because I let the computer do its thing and make trades and do stuff, and I made trades too. In fact, I paid overly way too much to get my favorite player, but I've got him. So, yes. Q, you win. Yes, there you go. You are amazing, man. You are very amazing. You are very amazing. By the way, Dazzle, are you still there, Dazzle? Dazzle? So here we are. We're playing St. Louis. We're having trouble with St. Louis right now. Before I started stream, I had a couple games going. And yes, we won the last game, but we lost the one before, and our bats are just not doing it. So that's it. I don't know who else. How many of you are even interested in baseball to begin with? I love baseball. The fact that my boy is excited to be playing baseball, he had his first game this past Saturday. Just I can't even express how excited I am about that. Like, I'm extremely excited about that. Ken Obergefell. I remember Ken Obergefell actually was one of my favorite baseball cards to collect. And after a 1-2-3 inning, the Dodgers due up in the bottom of the first was scoreless. No runs, no hit, no errors for the Cardinals. Bottom of the first coming up with Willie Randolph to lead things off. Willie Randolph is playing with a slight injury. He is listed as day-to-day. He's going to go ahead and play right now. He has a .266 batting average, 3 home runs so far, but 20 stolen bases. On deck is Ricky Henderson, the stolen base phenom, master of the steal. Checks his swing, and Randolph is going to walk on the 3-0 pitch. So Willie Randolph is aboard. We have Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson having a bit of a cold streak in the past week or so, but does indeed have 83 stolen bases. The master of steal. Willie Randolph given the green light. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he's going to be caught. Oh, my God, caught. So Tettleton is going to be 18 for 47 in catching Steelers. Randolph thrown out, one away. Ricky Henderson now on the 0-1. Here's the payoff pitch to Henderson. Grounds that over to second. That'll be an easy play. 4-3 on the putout, and that'll be 2 away. Due up, the switch hitting Eddie Murray now steps in on the left side to face Andy Rincon. Andy Rincon, by the way, 6-9 on the season. He has a 3.45 ERA. Eddie Murray has 8 home runs. And he's going to smash this one up into the middle. Easy grounder. And the Dodgers are down. At the end of one, Cardinals, Dodgers locked at 0. No hits across the board, no errors. The Q is coming for first place. I mean, it's a grind, dude. It's a grind. It's a grind. Due up for the Cardinals, Jim Rice, Mickey Tettleton, and Ford, the first baseman. Here's Jimmy Rice, who's batting .267 on the season, currently the team leader for home runs with 13. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and struck him out. One away. The line on Britt Burns so far, 6-6 on the season, 118 innings pitched, 3.36 ERA. 99 strikeouts, looking for his 100th. Here's Mickey Tettleton to face him. Batting .182 so far this year. Lines this one over into the gap in right center. This one's going to be good for extra bases. Tettleton slides into second easily for a double. When it's hard to get overly excited when it's a simulation. It's funny because I do official scoring for the Arizona Complex League here during the summer, and when I'm, depending on what team I'm working with for a particular game, some of them play in the stadiums for the spring training stadiums. Some of them play on the backfield. When I'm playing in one, or when I'm working in one of the stadiums, there's usually staff there that are running scoreboards and stuff like that, and I'll do play-by-play like that. And it's so much easier to get excited when it's live versus a simulator like this. But, I'm working with it. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to keep you guys entertained as Q gambles and gambles and gambles, looking to get that top spot away from Dazzle. Dazzle, in the meantime, is lurking around right now, just kind of hanging out. Don't worry, she'll turn on the grind when her top spot gets threatened, though, let me tell you. That's going to score a run. Damn it, that's going to score. Oh, it's not going to score. They hold him up. Wow. 2 outs, runners on the corners for Brian Gardner, the .228 second baseman, the light hitting second baseman. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Smash over to Guerrero. Easy throw over to Murray to retire the side. After 1.5, 0-0 tie. Dodgers coming up. Due up for the Dodgers, Pedro Guerrero, Dale Murphy, Robin Yount. Now, Pedro Guerrero, 3-time reigning MVP. Unprecedented. And is trying to knock down his 4th this year. He's got a .323 batting average. The 2-2 pitch strikes him out. Down he goes. That's sad. That's just sad. Here's my home run leader, Dale Murphy. He was acquired via trade with the Atlanta Braves. And this one, seeing eye single into left. That'll be a base hit. So what do we think? Do we think it's worth it? Buy the game, $60. I'm looking for, oh, there's a double play. God bless. And down we go. End of 2. Bum, bum, bum. Who knows? So, big news. Oh, Dazzle is here. Dazzle's just been ignoring me. I see. CQ, rather than doing that exclamation mark, what you could do is go back and forth between Gamble All and Gamble 20,000. Because it'll do the same thing. You were finishing another video? Oh, gotcha. Oh my God. Did we just walk a speedster? So double play depth. Let's see if we can get him on a pickoff. Nope. Did you notice I changed the prices of some of the double play? Let's go 463. Did you notice I changed some of the prices on the sound alerts? I lowered all the ones that cost bits. first of all. And I think I'm going to raise the channel point ones. I'll probably raise all of the channel point rewards. But I did lower all of the bits ones. Some of the songs you have to be a sub in order to do them, but otherwise all the ones that cost bits are like 25 bits or something silly. One away, Tony Pena the batter. 0-1 lined into center for a base hit. Tony Pena is aboard with a 1-out single, bringing up Britt Burns. Now here's the classic question, right? From a managerial perspective, especially in the old days, back before designated hitter polluted the National League. Here's the question. Here my pitcher is batting right now. And it's going to be... Oh, is that right, Dazzle? I just saw your message. Is that right? That's pretty awesome. Oh, the power that you have now. Wait, that means you have a bunch of other tools too, Ned. So you can run the ads. You can add. Wait, do you have the button to add marker with description? I think some of those things. Maybe not. Maybe some of those weren't there. But is there a button for add marker? Yeah, so the marker, what that does is on the video, it will put a marker, and if you add a description, you can say, oh, power whiffed here, or ace, or, and it makes it easier to go back into the VOD and then clip that out of the VOD. And then there's one that just says clip that. I haven't hit it, but there's that one there. There's one that looks like a parachute. I think that's the raid. I don't know. I've tried to start watch party before. I gave up on it. I'm not even trying it because I think in order to do a watch party, people that want to participate have to have like Amazon Prime or something, and it's just stupid, honestly. Get over this limit. I mean, Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, we should look at those buttons for you and kind of teach you the ways of the Force there. Somewhere in those buttons then are also like manage poll. You can manage predictions. There's one that says manage reward requests that would open up something, and then you could just approve requests that come in. And since I don't have anybody actually monitoring that, I just let all the requests go through. But yeah. So much power. Oh, yeah. See, Dazzle's auditioning for top mod. I mean, I live on that. And part of the reason, though, is because of... I just got in that habit now, because then I can open up the users list because of our little Amber Heard. So... it was just good to know when our Amber Heard or her Muppet came around. That's all. But yeah. Okay, so now that I've got everybody's attention, do we buy the new version of this game? It's $60, man. All right. Well, we're done with the third inning, going into the fourth. That was kind of sad. That was a sad performance. What? No. Why? What? But it's the new version. Okay, so no matter what you said, I was going to come up with the counterpoint, right? Oh, what? Larry Herndon hits his fourth home run. The ball goes 404 feet. So one of the cool features in the new one is that I can download current rosters. And like if I downloaded it right now, it would download all the stats as of right now from real life. And then I could continue playing from there. and would include like injury statuses and all of that, which I think would be kind of fun. But I don't know. $60. $60. All right, we got one down. Mickey Tettleton now the hitter. Steps to the right side of the box. Grounds this one over to Yount. Yount over to Murray. 2 away. Bringing up Dan Ford. Dan Ford 0 for 1 on the day. 295 hitter for the season so far. As we hit the midpoint. And that'll be a walk on the full count. Now we have 1 on with 2 outs. Steve McAllister comes in. He's batting 191. He's in there for his glove, not for his bat, obviously. Dan Ford, not really a speed demon over at first, so looking to get that bat moving. Slow tapper over to Yount, who gets it over to Randolph to end the inning. Fielder's choice 6-4 on that play, and we go to the bottom half of the 4th, but not before the Cardinals do their damage. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors for the Cardinals, no runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers, as the Cardinals take a lead on a solo shot by Herndon. All right, so now Ricky Henderson. This was my favorite player growing up. If any of you have been in the Oakland area, you know he is a fan favorite there. Oh, just gets himself a base hit, which means now we get to do what Ricky does. Steal bases. We are sending him. Steal second. Go. And he is in there. Woo! He was such a demon stealing bases that if he got on, he was almost guaranteed to end up on third. 2 pitches, and just like that, just like what you just saw, he gets on, and then 2 pitches later, he's on third base. And now anything gets him home. That's a run right there. If your hitter can get anything in the outfield, it's a run. Is what's happening based on real past games. So when I started this one, it was based on everything as of March 1981, and then I took over. So my taking jump scare, thank you. So I took over as the general manager and the manager. So I make the in-game decisions unless I say computer take over. And I make all of the trade and draft decisions, and contracts, re-signing, who we're keeping, who we're sending down to the minors. I make all those decisions. The computer then does everything else for all of the other teams. And so up to 1981, yes, from 1981 on, it's based on me, and then simulations based on what they were as they develop. So the gameplay right now is, really good question, actually. So if I go into Ricky Henderson's profile, right, all of this is actual. And then I took over right here, and he was still playing he was still playing for Oakland. He was playing against me. And it actually took me a while to be able to trade for him. Right? But the rest of this is based on how... Not based on real gameplays put into the game. It's based on their actual tendencies and stats. And so what we're seeing here is just an overview of his tendencies. In other words, he is crazy fast. He is great at stealing. He is great at running. He can bunt very well. He can hit the ball very well. He doesn't have a ton of power, but he's still above average in power, right? He doesn't strike out a lot. He walks a lot because he has good discipline. And so it's based on those tendencies in actuality. And so if I took, let's say, so Dazzle, what year were you born? Just cuz. Okay, so if I started a universe in 2000, it would take everything that was there, and if I just ran the simulator for the entire season, the stats will be obviously somewhat different, right? We're not going to get the same number of home runs from everybody. But the overall distribution statistically is going to be really close. And so we're going to see probably the same order of the teams in the standings. some variance, obviously, because there's some randomness in stats. But this was such a trusted simulator that during COVID, this is what MLB used to replace baseball that wasn't being played. And because it was so close. And they've been developing the algorithms for almost 30 years. Which in itself is kind of incredible because the board versions of statistical simulators, like cards and dice and those kinds of things, those were developed for decades before they even tried to put it on a computer. So now it's my decisions in the middle of how I can manage all of these things, right? Can I get a winning team out of, whatever conditions are there? And as a matter of fact, if let's return back to the game. If I were to just simulate this game and we go back and look at the history, I didn't do too great for the first season. I think my team underperformed. I should have been in the World Series that year because I had a World Series team and I underperformed. And it's because I took a lot of shortcuts. I did a lot of overly aggressive things. But yeah. Oh, I just realized they brought the infield in. That's cute. They're trying to stop the run. They're all in to try to stop any ground ball. They can try to throw it to the plate to stop the run. But it's a power hitter that they're doing this against. So if we just swing away, there's a good chance he can get it through. Just like that. Are we going to tag out? Let's tag up. Yeah, let's do it. And he will be safe. We tie up the game. 1-1 on the sacrifice fly by Pedro Guerrero. Now, for those of you that are interested in scoring, here's how here's what happens. Because that was a fly ball that scored a run. Pedro Guerrero gets an RBI. That's clearly known. He gets what's called a sacrifice fly, which removes his at-bat from the statistics, meaning he doesn't get penalized in his personal stats for that out. Because he did more help to the team than hurt to the team. Could use a home run right now. This one's going deep. This one's going deep against the warning track and not far enough. And so, kind of to extend your question though, Dazzle. Here, right? Based on all of those ratings that all the players have, and they get adjusted from season to season. So like I said, I'm in the 5th year of this simulation. So ratings get adjusted based on their performance in the previous year, their age, that kind of all kinds of factors that adjust their new ratings. And so now we have this picture of mine going up against this person that's batting. So their ratings versus ads. Wait. Okay, we're good. Wait, are you actually not? What? Are you? Huh? I'm not going to ask, but my moderator's not subbed? That's interesting. I'm just saying. So anyway, it's going to compare the ratings and the tendencies and the... Oh, but you're lagging. I got you. And the result is going to be based on a random generator, like 30% chance of this, 20% chance of this, 15% chance of that, and then a random generator, and it's like this is the outcome, right? And then the computer is going to go, okay, it's going to be a pop fly. Whoop. Where is it? Based on tendencies again, right? And ratings. So it's going to say, okay, it's going to be a pop fly in this area. Who has the range, the defensive range to get there? Can he get there, right? What's his percentage of making an error? So all of those tendencies are taken into account for every single play. As we go deeper in, it's going to get further and further away from reality just because of like the decisions I made, the trades that have happened. For example, let me go into the roster. I'll tell you right now, in real life, my catcher, my first baseman, my second baseman, my shortstop, my left fielder, my center fielder, my right fielder, none of them ever played for the Dodgers. The fact that they are on this team already is going to give us like a different reality, right? And boy, I had to pay dearly to get some of these. I paid with prospects and oh man, it was hard work getting this team together. A lot of draft picks, but it's paid off. Here we are batting bottom of the fifth. That's going to be lined in to right for a leadoff single for Robin Yount. Andre Dawson. Now, Andre Dawson, he used to play for the Montreal Expos. The Montreal Expos eventually moved to Washington to become the Washington Nationals, but we don't need to talk about that awfulness. So he used to play for the Montreal Expos. He was one of my favorite players over there. There were two actually over there, Andre Dawson and Tim Raines. I tried really, really hard to get Tim Raines on this team. I was trying to offer half the team, honestly. And the computer just would not accept it. Tim Raines is just that good of a player, and I just couldn't offer too much more because I'd already made a few other trades that traded away assets basically to get players that I wanted. So Andre Dawson, after I finally gave up on Tim Raines, I tried to get Andre Dawson, who was my second favorite player on that team, and I just liked outfielders that had a lot of speed, and so that's how I got this guy. As he gets a base hit, and we've got runners on first and second with nobody out. Bringing up Tony Pena. Now, Tony Pena, he used to play for the Pirates. And we can go in here, and we can actually look at his real-life stats and see what his career was. So he played for the Pirates and the Cardinals, the Red Sox, the Indians, the White Sox, and then the Astros, okay? So now, the thing is, he was one of my favorite players, too. I loved one of my favorite baseball cards year after year. The way he handled his pitchers, I loved it. He was really strong. He was really strong defensively, which I admired. I love defensive players. And so I had on my team a player by the name of Mike Scioscia. If any of you follow baseball at all, Mike Scioscia is a manager now. He managed the Angels for a long time to several World Series. Anyway, he was a catcher here for the Dodgers. Now, he was a little bit lacking on the defensive side, and what was happening is I had a lot of teams that were stealing bases against me. It was annoying me to no end. So I made a trade for Tony Pena. Bonus for me, I like Tony Pena. I like Mike Scioscia too, but I like Tony Pena. They were about the same as far as hitting. Oh my God, Dazzle with the jump scare. I'm going to have to make that more expensive, aren't I? So I, the only thing that really separated the two, I took a little bit of a hit as far as power went, but no, I don't. But I got an improvement on the catcher's arm, so it's preventing a lot of those stolen bases that were annoying the shit out of me. And so, a lot of trades like that where I'm trading something for something else, little differences. This one's going to be in the gap. That's going to score 2 runs right there on that double. Oh, it's not going to score 2 runs. They held him. But we do take the lead. Other people haven't been saving. And Mad Dog just refunds himself, I think. That cheater. And we've got a walk. Bases loaded. At least that's what he said. I don't know if there's any way that I can check that. You can whiff. I don't have a whiff for Mad Dog, though. I need whiff counters for everybody, don't I? Not just tilt counters. I need whiff counters. That would be fun. Bases loaded, nobody out. Dodgers lead 2-1 here in bottom of the 5th. Andy Riccone finds himself in a pinch. He's already at 72 pitches. Up now, the top of the lineup. Randolph to bat. Dawson at third, Pena at second. And the pitcher, Britt Burns, just drew a walk. Oh, maybe that's why. Because you guys are mods. You guys just have infinity? Oh, you're talking about the whiffs. You're talking about the whiffs. I gotcha. Yeah. The full count. Oh my God, what the? Grounded sharply over to third, throws to home for the first out, tries to get the double play over first, doesn't get it. Burns goes to second, Pena to third, no double play as Randolph beats out the double play. One away, base is still jammed. Ricky Henderson now up. Remember, Ricky Henderson was in last. He got that hit last time. 2 stolen bases, scored on the sac fly by Guerrero. So let's see what he can do here with the bases loaded. And he walks! An RBI for Ricky Henderson. Bases loaded still. 2 more runs are in. 3-1. Burns at third. Randolph at second. Speed at second and first, by the way. And here's Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray 0-2, but he's got a 3.04 average for the season. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Smash over to second. They'll get the easy play at home. And safe at first. They can't get the double play. So the base is still loaded. Can't quite squeeze that run in. That's 2 plays at home to cut down runners. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 3-1. Rincon working hard to try to get out of this inning. He's at 88 pitches so far. This is Pedro Guerrero. Big danger. 3-time reigning MVP of the league. Looking to make a mark now. 2 outs. Bases loaded. The full count. And he's walked. And now it's 4-1. Another run comes in through a bases loaded walk. And now the batter is Dale Murphy, home run leader for the Dodgers, in the chase for the home run leader for the league. 3 on, 2 out, Rincon battling. The 1-1 pitch on the way, smashed into center. It will be caught! He made the catch! I hate them. Okay, so Dazzle, just to get back to your question again. So that play that you just saw, what I know about the computer animation of this game is that that sliding catch was an indicator that that player made the out because of his higher than normal range. If I have an average player there, then that would have counted as a hit, and you know, more runs would have scored. And it's just because I know the animations so well enough that I know what it's telling me. And so sometimes there's huge indicators like that. So now, why does he have above average range? Well, he started it and developed based on the algorithms. So, yep. Anyway, after 5, the Dodgers take a 4-1 lead. Due up, Oberkfell, Herndon, and Rice to try to get something back for the Cardinals. I was sweating. I actually thought we were going to end up losing this, but now we're in a position to hold it. Britt Burns trying to get that ERA down because God bless. So, I think we do create. You know what? I think we create. I think we do create whiffs. A whiff counter for the main people that we play with, right? The Arizona team, you, Mad Dog. By the way, don't ask me how, but that reminds me. Have you got an update from Tot? Is she coming back soon? No idea. Kind of worried. I mean, like, she was rolling, you know. I think she could have made partner in a year if she would have just grinded out. She definitely had the voice that would make people simp. Yeah, she hit affiliate in what, a week? 2 weeks? I had just barely started working with her, and she hit affiliate. Like, I want to take credit because I just started helping her out, but it really wasn't anything that I was helping her with. And then another person that I helped out, he just turned out to be a backstabbing punk. It's amazing how many people I've helped, you know, like, hey, if you do this and do this and do this, you're going to get affiliate. And then they do it and they get affiliate quickly. And one of them, backstabbing punk. I mean, what I'll say, I'm not going to say too much more about it, but what I will say about that is, so he and Anakin's had a huge falling out, and she just referred to him as a little child, and his group of friends, they're just children. But apparently when they said, hey, we want to take you back, she just went running. So, you know, I helped that little fucker, and then that was the thanks. Thank you very much for the lurk, Dazzle. I appreciate the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I think we are going to have to create whiff counters. By the way, big news as far as the Arizona team goes. Today is packing day for Nightmare. Nightmare moving to Arizona tomorrow. And so 4 of the 5 members of the Arizona team will actually be in Arizona. And then, of course, Steak is the honorary Arizona member. And that'll do it for us right there. Oh, really? Just lines a double into the gap to start it. Oh, he's going to get 3 out of that. That sucks. That bastard gets a triple to lead it off. Where are we at? Don't quite need to. Oh man. Well, I say we leave the infield the way it is. If he scores, he scores. I'm not happy about it, but what am I gonna do? Is he gonna tag? He is gonna tag. He's gonna make it. So 4-2. Great. We're at the bottom of the lineup, though, for them, so we should be able to get out of this easily-ish. There we go, 2 away. And then, mentally, you go after the number 8 hitter in the old days. Now that the designated hitter is polluting the National League, this doesn't matter. But when you have the pitcher batting in the number 9 slot, you go after the number 8, because you always then have the weak-hitting pitcher to lead off. So here we are in the perfect position. We really want to go after this number 8 hitter with 2 outs. Hopefully we can get the 3rd out here. And there we go. And now what that means is that the number 9 slot, the weakest hitter on the other team, is going to be leading off at a crucial moment. And it should be an almost automatic out. Almost automatic, I say, because they are going to pinch hit for him next inning. They have to. We're facing a new pitcher coming in. Randolph lines this one into center for a hit. So we are up 4-2. It's been a pretty decent game for us. Ricky Henderson has 2 stolen bases this game, putting him at 85 for the season. My goal is to try to get him up over. His actual record in real life is 130 in a season. I'm hoping to get him up to 150 this season. That's the goal. I like speed. I think steals are a huge part of the game. So I did try to load up the team with a bunch of speedsters. And when I go scouting other people, like minor league players, I'm looking for the speed. I'm looking for things that they can do what they call small ball. Like, can they bunt? How are they with the hit and run? I like that kind of stuff. I think it's critical. So 1-1 count. Yeah, let's do the hit and run again. Throws over to first base. Ricky Henderson 1 for 2 with a walk and an RBI so far on the day, batting .290 on the season. And we're gonna swing away now. And that one gets away, but nope, not quite a wild pitch. The runner does not advance. 2-2 the count. Come on, Ricky, you got this. Smashes that one into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Can Randolph get over to third? He will not. So runner is on first and second with nobody out. Here in bottom of the 7th. All right. So we got something going. Let's see if we can keep it going. Pops this one up. Weakly into short center. Garner, the shortstop, will pull that in. One away. That's going to be at least one run. It's, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're sending him. We're sending him. Absolutely. And he's out. That sucks. That sucks. Let's try a double steal. We don't get it. Try a double steal. Nothing again. Let's just steal third. Go. 1 and 2. Now I have to make him swing away. And that's going to do it for the inning. Oh, it's not an infield hit. Everybody's safe. We have a chance for a few more. New pitcher coming in. 10 hits, though, and we only have 4 runs. There's 11 hits. We're going to get at least one out of this. We are not sending him. So 5 runs, 11 hits. The number of runners we've stranded has just got to be outrageous. There we go. Now it's starting to pile up. 2 more come in. Now it's starting to pile up. You get 11 hits, you should get a lot more than 5 runs. We've had bases loaded for how many runners? It's just outrageous. There we go. Another hit, another run. This is where we should have been. The way we were hitting the ball earlier, this is what it should have been. It's kind of troll, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't need to worry about the computer's feelings. We're pinch hitting in a blowout. And we don't get it. We do get... Oh, yeah, there we go. We don't get it. All right, now we just need to survive. So let's bring in Brian Fisher, which is one of the... I wanted him to develop. I thought he was going to do really well here. I promoted him maybe a little bit early, and he just has fizzled. And it's a shame because he had such a great scouting report. So move him to middle to mop up and middle relief to try to develop him a little bit more. See if we can get a little bit more out of him. We'll see. A 1-out single for the Cardinals. Here at the top of the 8th, but honestly, down 8-2. They're just going to try to scrap out a couple of crooked numbers, make it a respectable game. And, hey, maybe they do. On a 1st to 3rd right there. And now there's Larry Herndon, and all of a sudden, this might be something. Come on, man. Another 1st to 3rd. See, this guy was so promising. He was so promising. This Brian Fisher. It's driving me crazy now. Come on. Battle out. There we go. All right. You can get out of this. Let's get that ERA back under 9. There we go. Oh, my good Lord. Oh, my good Lord. All right. Kind of think this one's done. I want to just simulate to the end of it. Just 'cause. But, sometimes the worst things happen when all of a sudden you turn on the simulator itself. And then you're like, oh, I wouldn't have made that decision. A home run here by Pete would be pretty awesome. A home run here would be pretty awesome. He gets it! 2-run bomb over the center field fence. 433 feet on that dinger. I know it's 10-3, but I really want him to get his 4th MVP, and he needs more home runs for that. He's got 70 RBIs, though. Holy sheesh. $10-3 now. Okay. All right, Brian. You can't really screw it up that badly now, can you? 6-3 on that put out. And another slow roller, 6-3 on that put out. We are 1 out away from winning this one and winning the series, actually. The series that I thought we were going to be down on. That's a base hit. A small sliver of hope. Well, didn't get it there. 1-2 count. Let's see if he can get out of this. He doesn't have much stamina left, so I can't let him flounder too much more. There we go. That should do it. Ah, that didn't do it. He's struggling. He's tired. Let's try one more. One more batter. God dang it! One more batter. One more batter. Come on, you got to work yourself out of this. There we go. There we go. All right, Brian Fisher finally gets that done. Jeez, please. Sheesh. All right, so we can look at some of this. Things that I usually look for. Stolen bases. What I really want to see is, this is outrageous. Where is it? Left on base, 7. Really? We only left 7? Okay, that surprises me. The number of times we had bases loaded. Look at that. Eddie Murray left 6. Randolph left 4. We had 19 left batters on. Oh my goodness. We're lucky to win like that. That's so crazy. Only 5 strikeouts for my pitchers, so that was a little bit light. Pedro Guerrero was player of the game. Was it? I guess he did go 2 for 3, 2 runs, 4 RBIs. Walk a strikeout. He had that home run in mop-up time, I guess. And we'll leave the game, and we'll finish the day, and we are now 11.5 up on the San Francisco Giants. If I go over here, guys, and go to the team screen, we can see how much we are actually just pulling away from the rest of the division. So it was a little dicey for a little while. Cincinnati had us for a little while. We were battling, and then just went on this tear at the end of May. And a couple blips here and there, but just going crazy. The graph is measuring our differential, our win-loss differential. So, like right now, our record is plus 24. So that's exactly where we're at, plus 24. Everybody else in the negative or close to. Like the Giants are plus 1. Everybody else is negative. All right. So that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. A chance to test out my new info overlay. So let's do this. Let's do this, because I'm not 100% sure I'm ready to walk away from the stream yet. We've got so much more left to do. And I'm looking up right now, the new version of that game, by the way. Let me see, where is it? Oh, it's not 60, it's 40. It's $39.99. We like that. I'm gonna add that to my cart. I thought it was 60. Where did I see it 60? We're adding that to the cart. We might get that after all. All right, back just for a little bit. I just realized how late it is, and I'm getting hungry. And so we're going to do this just for a little bit. Once my Walmart order arrives, then I will go get that. And then I will end the stream, go eat, put my stuff away, and then get ready to pick up my kid. And tomorrow we go and shop for a baseball bat and some new clothes because he doesn't have school tomorrow. So we're going to go do some shopping tomorrow. Excited about that. So, yeah. In the meantime, I think I just want to get a little bit of shooting done. That's it. So a little deathmatch maybe.
Match found.
A little bit of deathmatch to stimulate the mind, as it were. By the way, I am very aware that I owe Shrub an agent pick, and I owe Error 2 agent picks for the 5 subs. The 5 gifted subs. Error did last night, Shrub did last night, and then Error did a little while ago, and I forgot to have Error pick the agent the next time he was in. So I'm very mindful of that and aware of that. Because we did reach our 50th sub, there will be... Oh, I have no gun. And I'm dropping frames. And did I just go... There we go. Wait, I know I heard footsteps. What the... Damn it. Damn it. I mean, one of those deaths shouldn't count. Ah! One of those deaths should not count because I had invisible gun hands. Hey, can I get a cheap one on? Nope, nope. Oh, darn.
Let us see what they have planned for
Darn
this
it.
time.
By the way, good news, Icebox is going away!
Toaster is broken.
I saw him too late. No one shot that. Shoot that right now.
Pardon, monsieur. Away with you.
Away with you. Oh, there's a hell. Oh, one way. Damn it.
I don't think so.
Woo! Damn. How long was I going to get away with low health? What? Sucks. That sucks. Oh, I almost got to it though. I almost got it. And I would have been able to swing that. What? What? Oh no. 93, come on. Come on, there's a health here somewhere. Oh, she was in spawn? Fuck that.
Do better. So close.
So close. Wait. There! She was there! Fucking hell. I'm still getting used to the new headphones, man. The sound is so much better. But everything is just so different.
I win again. Next. That's 3.
Wait, Sage has 18? She's awful. No!
Too slow.
He knew exactly where it was. Dumbass spawns. Oh, fucking gave that to her. Oh, that was one shot. Wait, is that bitch still here? She is. Lol, I love that. Lost control of the spray. Nice shot. Holy fuck. No! They're still getting used to it. Still getting, wow. Still getting used to where all the sounds actually are. Damn it. What? No fucking shot. 10 kills that, bitch. Come on, someone's got to come through here. Right there. Nope. No, how do all of those hit him, but I still not hit him? So stupid. Oh, there's someone up there. No way! No way she turned on that. No fucking way. There's another one. 5 kills remaining. Damn it. I didn't control the spray. Shit. Awful. Awful. All of a sudden went from decent to awful. There. Sad. Wait, that bitch got there again? Can she go anywhere but there? Oh, I love taking that out. Where'd he go? Shit.
1 kill remaining.
Who's the idiot with the operator? Alright, well, I got 30. I'm happy.
I was right there.
I got 30 out of it, whatever. Whatever! I got 30. That... She... just... camping the dumbass spot. Anyway. Well, like I said, I was gonna do that. I was gonna call it after that, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll probably...